Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back on Retail WoW, continuing our new player kind of experience slash story playthrough of the campaigns. I did some thinking about this too while I was at work today. I think what we're going to do with this, since it starts us in Dragonflight, we'll play through the campaign of the area. We'll finish all the main quests, side quests. Hopefully we can see some raid stories. I don't know if that solo mode applies to Dragonflight or not. If it doesn't, then we can always just watch the videos just to get the story. And then after that, we'll do the War Within. We'll go through that entire campaign, get the full story, the full zones, main quests, side quests, raid stories if we can get those. And then work our way into the Midnight campaign. Which hopefully, I don't know. It might actually take a while to get to Midnight, if I'm being honest. But, you know, it is what it is. I'd like to be caught up on the story up until that point of the new expansion. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's continue. All right. Now, we left off after we finished a few missions with Syndrax down over yonder way. She died. Huge character loss. We're so sad. She was the best there ever was, ever will be. And we'll carry on in her honor because, you know, we cared so much. But I also did a couple of different things. So the immersion mod that I had yesterday, I turned that back on.
What is your need?
But I kind of altered it a little bit, get rid of the UI whenever we go into quests. We stopped the
Queen's
auto
blessings upon you.
text. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more palatable for me and you guys. All right, so we got to talk to apprentice caretaker Zephyrin.
The Isles have awakened.
Greetings, adventurer. Say, you look like a capable person. Could you give me a hand? Askra and I are charged with watching over this tower, which is in what I like to call an exciting state of pre-renovation. My problem is, as we started repairs, the local earth elementals attacked us. So I thought, Zephyrin, why not take care of the earth elementals and get some building materials at the same time? Which is where you come in. Could you help?
Go with the aspects.
I'll do your job for you. Don't worry. I'm so benevolent, I know. Which I don't even know if this is... That's crushing elemental? Is this what we even need? One of these guys? It is. Good. Jesus, man. Them boys is tanky, son. But they do give a lot of materials. And we like that. We like that a lot. So I think we're going to go fight another one. If we can make the jump over there. dare you stun me? Son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck it. Is he gonna? Oh, I didn't know if he could run all the way up here. I guess he can. I was waiting until we got another soul shard to get our big boy in, but we didn't need it.
I never gave up hope.
It's a shame you see it like this. This tower was majestic. Positive thoughts, Zephyrin. This tower will be majestic. Let's ask why the earth elementals are attacking. Clearly they have a problem with quality architecture. I mean, take a look at this tower. Or, well, I imagine what this tower would look like when it's repaired. Now look at the elementals. Rough, coarse, unshapely. No wonder they are jealous.
Honor all dragons.
So let's turn this in.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
I have to say, I'm quite looking forward to being able to work on this tower once again. I might put in a little plaque commemorating your help. You are still planning to help, right?
The Isles welcome you.
Does it want us to...
For dragonkind.
Oh, is that us turning it
The
in?
waters flow again.
Oh, brother. These are quite a bit more crumbly than I was expecting. They look quite a lot more solid. Sorry, they look quite... What the fuck? They look quite a lot more solid when they are launched at your head. Okay. Well, I'm sure I can use these for building regardless. Thank you for your help. Maybe there are some mud elementals around here somewhere I can use to glue it together.
Aspects watch over you.
That whole sentence was confusing to me. Okay, so we got another point here. We'll put it into Demon Skin, which we already have a point in. We're going to put another point in to increase the absorption from 5 to 10% and increase our armor from 45 to 90%. Booyah. And now we can take our flight
thrive here, mortal.
to the Queen.
Very well, just this once. Hold on tight, if you can. The tenders alerted me as soon as a caravan of eggs went missing. But to hear what happened to them... Our flight has endured many blows over the years. We had just started to recover. And now this. The red Dragonflight was charged with nurturing life. We must stop the Primalists. We must stop the Proto-Dragons.
Welcome to the Ruby Life Shrine, Champion. I am glad my Major Domo has brought you to me safely. But what brings you here so urgently?
Well, you wanted me to come, right? I know you said I could take my time, but, you know, here we are.
Embrace hope.
The Ruby Life Shrine was once the center of our flight. We must restore its former glory. So we are going to offer the rescued egg to Queen Alexstrasza.
The balance must be maintained. What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools. Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place. And the ruby oathstone, the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the Oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power. There are so many things we left behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights and renew the 5 Oathstones. And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored.
Okay.
I will listen.
This is dire, but our flight has suffered many tragedies over the years. We shall endure.
From pain, we draw strength.
The mandate of the Red.
All life is worth saving.
Our calling is care and compassion. We aid the other flights not only for their own sake, but for the sake of Dragonkind as a whole. Perhaps speaking with the dragon spawn here at the Ruby Life Shrine will help you understand us further.
Greetings.
And then skywriting. One thing you may have already discovered about this place: the Dragon Isles are vast. Some of the drakes have an intense interest in
Through
exploring every
their eyes,
corner and
you may
secret
come
hiding.
to understand our calling.
Some of the drakes have an intense interest in exploring every corner and secret hiding place in this renewed land, even those places that are not readily reached from the ground. They are eager for a second set of eyes to aid them in their journey, and in trade will gladly bear a rider across the lands. Speak with Lord Andestras here in the Ruby Life Shrine. He will explain more of what they intend.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Let me get my... Actually, I probably don't need them right now. Never mind.
I have lived to see them return.
A Ruby Life calling.
We serve once more.
Doc, how fortunate you are here. We are about to begin a life calling ceremony and would be honored if you assisted us. A dragon spawn's calling is very special. Some become masterful gardeners, others care for particular wildlife. These young dragon spawn have finished their training and are ready to take on their first callings. I know they would be thrilled to have you participate. When you're ready, please present each of the items on this table to them.
May the flights protect us.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which one we do first. So his life calling is raking leaves. I don't know what he's gonna do with the rope, but you know, maybe hang from it. This big boy's gonna be a gardener? Sheesh. Hopefully he's got a delicate touch.
I have lived to see them return.
I did so much there. And what is your calling, Warlock?
The
So I'll turn that in.
waters flow again.
A calling can change throughout a dragon spawn's life, but we each cherish our first greatly. Thank you again for participating in our ceremony.
May the waters protect you.
Okay.
I never gave up hope.
Nursery direction. I'm so grateful that Last Tack has accepted the calling of a whelp tender, especially given how many of the precious little things are teething right now. Beyond that, the nursery gardens are admittedly facing challenges. The whelps are stressed and the tenders are, well, more stressed than usual. Please, whenever you have a spare moment, find me in the gardens below. We could use your help as well.
Aspect gods watch over you.
Garden party. I'd been tending to this garden for years, preparing for the day I'd finally accept my life calling. Now that day is here. I love flowers and all trees and plants, even the bugs that live amongst them. I can feel nature's spirit, the great dragon spirit, when I tend the garden. There's only one thing left to do. I'm going to invoke the great dragon spirit, just like the legends. Akora smiles brightly. Meet me down in the gardens by the pool when her bones rest, or where her bones rest. I'll explain more there.
Until we meet again.
Hornstrider Havoc. Hornstriders, they've got bone-breaking beaks, fast legs, and for getting away from danger, and they can eat anything in the aisles. This calling is the easiest around. It's just me and my favorite big bird spending time together, and if anything comes up, I know how to wrangle all of the aisle's critters. Would you mind following me to the Hornstrider Plateau up north? I wouldn't mind an extra pair of hands while getting set up.
Stand firm in your duty.
Okay.
Welcome. It has been so long.
What do you do here?
Each egg requires careful supervision to reach their full potential. We provide that care.
Okay. Fair enough.
I never gave up hope.
Why are there so few eggs here?
The blue Dragonflight has endured terrible losses as of late. We must help them recover.
Yeah, but what losses? You know? What losses is that? Friend on the mend. Happy Duck got hurt while we were flying around. He was doing so good and then I hit a tree. Lily Straza gestures mournfully at the damaged duck plushie on her head. His stuffing is falling out. His feathers are all bent. One of his eyes is gone. No! You can help me fix Ducky, or Happy Duck, right? So we have to collect glass beads, I guess? These little things right here. Whoop.
Lifebinder be with you.
I haven't seen this many whelps playing together in years. How wonderful. Do you have any spare scraps of fabric?
Protect the flame.
I guess I just have to ask around in case until somebody gives me what they have.
Lifebinder be with you.
It is good to see you, hero.
Holth Hadan Shi. Alex Straza sees you.
Nice. There we go, and we'll talk to this whatever thing, whatever this guy does.
Change in the wind.
I would like to. No, I don't want to talk about my profession equipment. Friend on the mend.
High mountain stands.
Yes. Anything to help?
What has the wind brought?
Yes, yes. These materials should be plenty to repair your Happy Duck, young one. Mara smiles at you. Thank you for bringing this important matter to my attention, Doc. It should only take me a moment. Yes, yes. Oh, she's already said that.
Anshe Gaiju.
Okay. Duck repaired.
Have you brought good tidings?
Why do you stay here if you have no eggs to rear?
I hope.
Okay. Good luck. That was easy.
I have lived to see them return.
How do you care for these eggs?
The water that feeds into the Ruby Life Shrine flows from the wellspring beneath Tierhold. These sacred waters nurture the eggs in our care. The Isles
And
welcome
then we'll just
you.
turn this in real quick.
The Isles have awakened.
I hope you have grown to appreciate what we do. To be honest, not really. Because you guys haven't really said much, so
What do you mean the whelplings do not want to fly?
yeah.
This should be second nature to them.
Oh, I got a little ducky, but I already own it. Can't own it
Ouch.
again.
Careful, young one. Oh, can I help?
The dragons were gone from the Isles for quite some time, Doc. To tell the truth, some of our skills have atrophied as they were passed down from generation to generation. These whelps should be easy to teach, yet we are having some trouble wrangling them. Say, I have seen that even Major Domo Solistris trusts you with the most crucial tasks. Would you lend us your aid and help one of our young?
Be careful out there.
Okay. So what are we doing on this guy? Guess we're just killing stuff? I don't think hitting these weedlings does anything for me. Oh, I guess I do. Come on.
You have instructed this young one well, adventurer. As they grow and prosper, so shall the shrine.
Interesting little mission. Very simple, very basic though. Go and get this flight path here.
Isles have awakened.
I guess I should go back and get these at some
Honor all
point.
dragons.
Welcome, friend.
Have I done this before? I don't think I've done this.
Always
I'm
glad
not
to
gonna do
help.
that yet.
You are welcome here.
So we're gonna do Artisan's Courier.
Belayadoros.
Adventurer, are you headed into the Life Shrine? Would you mind taking this invoice to Thomas Bright? He ordered a few custom-made bottles, and our glass blowers has finally returned with the price of materials required. He should be just down the path here, likely gushing to some poor soul about how great his husband is. I'm sure he will pay you for your time.
Please be careful, friend.
How fare the winds today?
Tell me about dragon riding.
See you up there.
Or don't. You know, that works too. So this is called Stay a While. The old dwarf doesn't react to your presence as you approach. As he gazes over the landscape, a deep frown is set in his face. It's a pleasant view. It might be nice to take a breath and watch the landscape. So we're going to use this Stay a While ability and sit with him. Do we have to talk to him again? Okay, so I guess we're going to sit and look at the view. I grew up here when it was called the Broodlands. I used to tend the Life Shrine so many years ago. Then we left to help safeguard the mortals. Oh.
Welcome. I'm glad you are ready to explore our wondrous isles.
Ask what it felt like to
Our
leave the
drakes are
Dragon Isles.
excited to take to the skies of the Dragon Isles once more.
The reason I'm here, looking over this
to help them.
alien landscape, is
This
that for
is
such a long
dragon
time,
riding.
I dreamed about returning here.
First, you will learn how to glide with a drake and move efficiently about the peaks. Come, let us get started with some
This was my
quick
home.
lessons.
I never expected we would be gone for so long. After a while, I never expected to return. How does it feel to be back? You can probably remember where you grew up, the smell of your parents' cooking, or can remember playing with your friends who lived close by. Now imagine that you have forgotten how to get to your childhood home. You can never visit again, can never walk the paths of your childhood. Perhaps you think me overly sentimental. You try living for 10,000 years, never being able to visit your home, finally visit it only to find it completely different, and then come back to me. This guy's a little grumpy guy. Although, there is enough war in this existence that maybe you do know something about that. 10,000 years is a long time. 10,000 years. I can barely believe it's been that long since we left. You can't imagine how awful that time was. That fear that surrounds us, the sundering, the betrayal of the Black Dragonflight, the Dragon Wars. Ask about the Dragon Wars. The Dragon Wars, you may recall it something different, but I was there, and that's what I call it. All the Dragonflights versus the Black Dragonflight. You would think it would be an easy fight for 4 versus 1 after all, even with the Demon Soul. The Blue Flight was nearly destroyed in Nautharian's initial strike, so 3-1. Still great odds until you realize what it was like. What do you mean? You only know Nautharian as Deathwing and his brood as mad, evil beings. We knew them before they fell. This wasn't some unknown menace. This wasn't some great evil looming like the Legion War. These were our friends, our loved ones. It sounds awful. It was awful, not knowing what's going on, thinking there was something you could do to snap them out of it. These were my friends, and they were killing my brothers and sisters. You had friends in the Black Dragonflight? I had many friends in that Dragonflight, some as close as clutchmates. Huh. Growing up, we used to play pranks on the elders. I remember one time we coated Alexstrasza's tail in honey while she slept, and what does it matter? My best friend was of the Black Dragonflight. We intermingled a lot back in those days, not like now, where most flights keep to themselves. Tell me more about your friend. Isn't it funny? I can't remember her name. I can remember her face. I can remember how the light bounced off her beautiful scales, but I can't remember her name. I can remember the horror when I came home to find her standing over the bodies of my family. Practically her family. I can remember the gut-wrenching despair as I plunged my claw into her throat, and I remember the hate in her eyes as the light went out in them. But I can't remember her name. Jesus. Suppose you got some war stories, huh? Well, I always wondered, if I had been a better friend, could I have prevented it? Did she not feel like she could come to me as she felt the corruption starting? Abyssian was cleansed. There must have been something I could have done, but she didn't come to me. Must have felt she couldn't talk to me about it. If I was a better friend, if I had told her, oh Titans, if I had only told her how I felt, could it have gone differently? I loved her, and I can't remember her name. That's a sad boy right there. Thank you for listening to me, young one. I appreciate it more than you know. Does it want us to do memories? No. We'll have to come back and talk to him at some point. Get that memories quest done.
Ah, caught a good wind stream lately.
Let us get started. Do not worry, the fancy maneuvers will come later.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Let's start with the basics. If you fly straight, you will wear yourself out now. If you fly straight, you will wear yourself out right now. Use gravity as an aid and aim slightly down to fly a long distance. The rings will give you the general angle that you should use for basic gliding. First, call upon your Drake, or our red Drake friend here can give you a lift. Then fly through the rings and land on the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Selormu will reset you.
Fair sky. Call upon your Drake companion, then drop off the edge while moving forward. You will glide to your destination.
Let's see what... Did it give us... Bronze timepiece. Did it give us the drakes that we need for this? It did. This is the one that I have the thing for, so I'm gonna put this right there. And we can customize them later. Good day, Dragon Rider. Ready to learn more about how to fly in harmony with a dragon? Wait, weren't you just over there? I must be in many places at once, but I always make sure that I am sleeping well in at least one of those places. Okay, so let's turn this in. Excellent work.
The sky calls.
Gliding will get you to where you want to go, but what if you want to get there faster? Diving after jumping from somewhere high will give you a speed boost. Fly through the rings to the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Silormu will reset you.
See, as you aim for the ground, you'll pick up speed. Use this to fly faster, then level out to reach your destination.
Okay. See? That was much better. If you start your flights with a dive, you will get to where you want to go much faster.
Caught a good wind stream lately?
Now what if there is an obstacle in your way? As long as you fly well, you can conserve your momentum and gain some height after a dive. When you dive this time, you will find your flight path takes you below the landing area. By using your momentum, you can regain lost height at the end of the course to still land on the target area.
Vess, you are doing marvelously. Finally, a dive can give you enough speed to rise up and over to a higher spot. Use your momentum to reach your destination.
Well done. The rest is now a matter of practice.
How fare the winds today?
Sometimes you'll need to travel longer distances. If you don't need to travel up and over any obstacles using surge forward, if you don't need to travel up or over any obstacles, using surge forward is the easiest way to maintain a good forward speed to prevent yourself from plummeting out of the sky. Follow the rings again to your destination and use surge forward when prompted to maintain your speed.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Well done. The rest is now a matter of practice.
The sky calls.
Those are the basics of riding a Drake. You are doing quite well. Now, I would like to introduce you to some of the other involved. I would like to introduce you to some of the others involved in this adventure. We have made a home for ourselves over at the Skytop Observatory. Silormu will be able to help guide you there. Speak to him when you feel ready to take to the skies. See you there.
Fair skies and strong winds.
You have a bright future.
Is that Silormu? It is. During the next steps, you will talk to Silormu and start a dragon riding race. After talking to him, he will count down to start the race. Look for a ring. A string of large glowing glyphs in the air. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. That's fine. I'd like to try the course to Skytop Observatory.
Come to the Skytop Observatory. I will introduce you to others who can provide you information about the other wondrous things you may do with your Drake.
Okay.
Fare the
Easy
winds
enough
today.
I suppose I was so eager to show you our foundation here, I may have flown a bit too fast. My apologies. There's so much to look at for the at for the moment, as it has been a long time since someone inhabited these terraces. However, we will make them our home once again. Let us introduce you to everyone.
See you up there.
Does it
Keep
want
your
us
feet
to-
off the ground.
Yeah, we gotta do both of these quests.
Caught a good wind streak lately.
A set of new horns.
The sky calls.
Just as mortals do, dragons care very much about their appearances. Your Drake is able to change as well, according to what you find and experience. Speak to Glyncera at the Rostrum of Transformation and see for yourself.
Glyncera oversees the Rostrum of Transformation. Talk to her about how your dragon can adapt to new, unique forms.
And then skywriting talents in you.
How fare the winds today?
Obviously, it is not just Glyncera and myself that are invested in these adventures. Lithragosa is also excited to help you hone your dragon riding skills, and you have already met Salormu, which is excellent. Your next stop is to speak to Lithragosa, who can show you what skills you can learn.
Keep your feet. I've already met Salome, our resident gliding expert. But there is another here who can also teach you about your Drake. Seek out Lithragosa and see what she has to say.
Okay.
My wares were made with knowledge.
Yeah, so teach me about the skill track. Do I have all of them already? I think I do, right? I guess I could do ride along. It doesn't tell me what Whirling Surge and Lightning Rush are. It just says choose this instead of this, or choose this instead of this. So I guess I'll do that.
Come see me again. Our flight has much to offer.
Take to the skies. I don't know what it wants me to do here. It says to learn Take to the Sky skill with Lithragosa, but I think I already have it. Lightning Rush, Rolling Surge, right along.
Go in wisdom.
I'm just gonna mark this as complete.
Am I dreaming?
Tell me about the Rostrum of Transformation. The Rostrum of Transformation is where you may select a different appearance for your Drake based on what you have seen and discovered in the Dragon Isles. Every one of our outposts will have a rostrum if you wish to return and choose a new look.
Now, back to my garden.
How do I customize my Drake? As you explore the Dragon Isles and beyond, you will find different items that will impact the appearance of your Drake. Once you have used those items, the options will appear as available to you at the Rostrum of Transformation.
There is a universal justice, and it is life.
Okay, full transformation. Do I have any other full ones for these guys? No. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Nope. So I just have Shadow Flame for this guy. We're gonna speak to Salormu. What does it want us to do? Just speak with him? Okay. Sure. I guess we're not accepting anything from him quite yet.
The sky calls.
A set of new horns.
Caught a good wind stream lately?
As you explore the Dragon Isles, you will discover even more varied and unique appearances for your dragon riding companions. Both of you shall be able to travel in style, as one must when exploring a new land. How else do you make the best first impression?
Fair skies and strong winds.
As you can see, those of us from the different flights have all come together to aid our drakes and yourself. We are all ready for adventure. Of course, we have not yet convinced or found a member of the Black Dragonflight to join us, but maybe someday they may.
Keep your feet off the ground. See you up there.
And then we just accept return to the Ruby Life Throne. And this is just the beginning of your dragon riding journey. Keep your eyes open for new adventures and experiences throughout the Dragon Isles, and be sure to visit us in any of our outposts. For now, return to Alexstrasza to continue your exploration in these lands.
Keep watch for our outposts. They are all over the Dragon Isles. As you explore, we will be there to aid you in your dragon riding journey. For now, farewell and discover all.
Okay. Now, what was that customization that I got? Let's see if it's in here somewhere. I didn't click on it to see, unfortunately. Surely it's not like a full transformation thing. I don't think it is. You know, I thought she was gonna take me back to back over here, but I guess not. That's fine, that's fine. Now I wonder, where can I pick my dragon riding skills? It's not here. Currency, no. It's not equipment manager, is it? No. Where would that be? Map legend. Maybe spellbooks? Specialization, spellbook, general. There's nothing there. Skywriting, that doesn't do anything. I don't know. I don't know where we would put those points in.
The
Can't seem to find it.
Isles welcome you.
Excellent. Now you can really get to work, Warlock.
We serve once more.
The legends say she only sings it for those who prove their devotion to life. I've been tending this garden for years, and I think my plants and I are finally ready. I'll start setting up by the pool here. You can help me with the harvest. Gather seed pods from beneath bushes, dragon flowers from sunny fields, and dragon fruit high on the trees. You can borrow my old rake to help with those. And watch out. Sometimes the foliage can be feisty.
Aspects watch over you.
Let's get our big boy out real quick. Void Walker. Is that a cooldown or can I just spam this thing? It's not too bad. Okay, so flowers? Where did it say I get those from? Fragrant dragon flowers gathered. Lush seed pods gathered. So I'm gonna guess these seed pods here are what they're talking about. No. Ah, I see. Okay. I don't know where that came from or if they just spawn on the ground. I'm not too sure. But there are these little plants that I can interact with. And I guess these little pods just spawn. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so those are good. Now we just have to look around for those little pod things. I don't know where we get those from, though. I've only seen them just kind of laying around. Just one more of those and we're good. There it is.
The Isles have awakened.
Well, at least the animals seem to enjoy my work. Akora tries to smile, but is unable to find or to hide her disappointment. Maybe the legend was never real at all.
May the flights protect us. Aspect's grace shine down on you.
What can you tell me about the frogs? Keshki lights up at the opportunity to tell you about frogs. Frogs have really good vision. The way their eyes stick out helps them see almost all the way around, even behind sometimes. They can see in the dark too. But that's not the best part. When they swallow a bug, they can pull their eyeballs in and use them to help push food down their throats. Isn't that cool? Not really. It's kind of disgusting.
The waters flow
Huddle
again.
at the hollow. I've never seen a Cora this upset. Usually she's as sunny as her flowers, but that legend means a lot to her. She talks about it all the time. Keshki fidgets with her glasses. I don't know a lot about plants, and I don't think frogs would cheer up anyone but me. But north of here, there is a quiet spot where I do my thinking, Hornswogg Hollow. Maybe we can find something to cheer her up there, or try to formulate a plan to help.
For Dragonkind.
Okay. I'm assuming we're just going to, like... we're gonna fake this out for her. We're gonna pretend to make a noise so she'll believe it's a legend or something like that.
I serve my queen.
It is good to see our young flying with such joy and liberty in their hearts. Thank you for helping them achieve that.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
What is it you seek?
Welcome back. There is much more to do there, or to do here, but know that you do not take the skies alone. That was no ordinary quake.
Life endures.
Uh-oh.
Is the land shifting?
I sense this may be much worse.
Uh-oh.
You need something?
Artisan's Courier.
How are you?
Oh, excellent. I've been meaning to fetch this from Hephaestus. Thanks, Doc.
Hey there. Have a good
Does it want me
one.
to accept this? Yeah, it does.
Good day to you.
A gift for
What
Miguel.
can I do for you?
Doc, could you do me a favor? I want to give a gift, or get a gift for my husband, Miguel. He means so much to me, but I've been so busy lately that I haven't had time to make him anything. Could you help me make him something high quality?
See you around. See you later.
So, what do you mean high quality? What do you want to give Miguel? Okay, got it.
Hello.
So what do you mean high quality? Different reagents can have varying quality. Maybe you've seen this already. The same herb or ore can be normal quality, which is bronze, or really excellent for crafting, which is like 3 gold ticks. The reagent quality you gather is based on your skill as a gatherer. As you become skilled in gathering, you will tend to find higher quality reagents more often. Using higher quality reagents makes a better finished product. So please find the highest quality materials you can for Miguel's gift. What do you want to give Miguel? Oh, I want to give him the world, but impossibilities aside, I want something that shows him my enduring love. There are some elementals not too far from here, over near Hornswogg Hollow, whose spirited energy embodies my passion for him. Could you gather some of their spirited energy for me? I will find those for you. Thank you. Best of luck.
Safe travels.
A storm. Major Domo, protect the eggs below while I distract Razagath. She will not harm our young.
Uh-oh.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
As much as I wish to follow my queen into battle, I must prove worthy of her trust and protect the life shrine.
I serve my queen.
There are far too many vulnerable eggs to secure. If the enemy breaks through, all is lost. I am sure our guards are mustering on the fields to push them back. Speak to Commander Lethanak, and he will use your strength where it will be most useful or most helpful.
Lifebinder be with you.
They dare strike at our home, our queen! What's the situation?
I will use every weapon in my arsenal to stop these foes.
The Shrine Guard protect.
Razageth and her primalists have summoned towering earth elementals to break our walls. They must be stopped.
For the...
Commander, what news from the front?
We've made some progress, Major Domo, but there's a lot of killing to be done yet.
Okay, so we gotta kill 4 enraged cliffs. Are that these big guys? I'm assuming. So all the big guys we gotta kill. Got it. Jesus. Someone's beating their ass over there. Just one more to go. Okay.
At ease.
The life shrine stands strong.
Anything to report?
These proto-dragons detest us. They believe we are a twisted version of dragonkind that is manipulated and chained by the titans. They do not understand, which is why they feel safe even as they throw their faces at our walls. They are mistaken. Take the spear, Doc. Kill our enemies.
Protect your allies.
Okay. Got an upgraded ring there, though. Feels good.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
The primalists have stolen our eggs for their perverse ritual. They must be stopped. Help us recover our eggs before it's too late. Make each egg, or mark each egg as you find them. I will ensure they are safely extracted from the area.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
Okay.
You will not harm the eggs. I protect the life pools.
Pathetic tool of the Titans. You are no true dragon.
Does it have to be the ruby one? I could just do this blue one, right? No, it's not.
Do they know the truths you kept from them? How you locked us away, denied our existence?
It was the only path to peace. The war that divided Dragonkind had to end.
And there's one more up here.
We were meant to be the guardians of Azeroth. The forces you seek to unleash will imperil us all.
False Queen. It is your blind allegiance to the Titans that threatens this world.
What is this? A little scroll and an ice block. Interesting. Okay, so we have to use the ruby spear on the proto drakes. I think that's to bring them down. Just so we can actually, like, injure them. I'm assuming I'm too far away to throw this one at this guy. There we go. And now we just need one more. Easy peasy. Awesome. What is this? Warglaives? Nothing that I can use, I don't think. Yeah, not quite.
I serve my queen.
Proto-fight. They may have been our kin, and perhaps we could have approached them as our brethren, but their cruelty leaves no mercy in my heart.
What is your need?
Nearly done. Jadzageth, one of Radzageth's foul lieutenants, proudly leads the Primalist here. Let us show them what happens to those who stand against us.
I will await you.
Boom. All right. Oh, we got some new ability points we can put in. Let's do... Oh, do I have one in each? Nice. We're going to do Fell Intellect, which increases our intellect by 2%. And then Fell Armor, which when Soul Leech absorbs damage, 5% of the damage taken is absorbed and spread out over 5 seconds. Reduces damage taken by 1.5%. Boom. I'm assuming we have to use the spear on him, right? Noise.
Radzageth, enough! We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason.
Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison.
I failed then to restore peace between us. Too many paid for that.
Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titan's edict upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out. Never again! Fighting on the wrong side. She never told me the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult of being forgotten. I want her to watch helplessly as everything she built comes crumbling down. Only then will she meet a fitting end.
You know, even though I played through this story, I forgot what happens. I forget why she's mad, the differences they had, the fight that they had before, the suffering, all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to relearn all that. Because honestly, I think at some point I was just playing the campaign and skipping everything. Like I never really paid attention to what was going on. Our queen!
I serve my queen.
From what I saw, the queen fell back to the wild hatchery. It's an outpost to keep watch over the proto-jakes in the area. I only hope that its defenses are enough. We must head there at once.
Our queen awaits.
Wrong button. Garn. What up, dude? Spamming emotes like usual.
My queen! You took a mighty blow. I will call for aid.
I will be fine, Solistra. The eggs?
Rescued. Safe. None remain in the clutches of the Primalists.
I am happy to see that I arrived just in time.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
Are they gonna say any more, I guess? No? Okay.
I can help you thrive here, mortal.
Check in with the Major Domo.
Rathian, you have my gratitude. Your aid was unexpected, but appreciated.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jarradin.
Of course we will, after we see to the safety of the eggs.
Surely they are secure now that Razagath has been driven away.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe. For now, we must remain at the life pools and safeguard our future.
Our future? Or yours? The Obsidian Citadel was built to defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I would have expected you to care more for the protection of helpless eggs, Rathian.
Stay then. Tend to what matters most to your flight, and I will save what matters most to mine.
He's a little piss boy, dude. He mad as hell.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
I cannot rest until the eggs were safe. This is a relief. Thank you, Doc.
I will await you.
Where there is life, there is hope.
These eggs represent a new generation of dragonkind. They must be protected and fostered. Yet, my heart aches and I worry for Rathian. I fear his stubborn determination will lead to folly. You have been a trusted friend over the years, Doc. Perhaps you can go in my place and help him. What do you mean over the years? I just met you. Seek him out at the Obsidian Bulwark, and please watch over him. There are so few of his flight left.
Please, find Rathian. He will need your aid if we are to renew the Obsidian Oathstone.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Out for delivery. I tried to tell Vevesi, however you pronounce that I could pull the wagon out of the mud. But no, he insisted on using magic to get it out, and now look what he's done. Hauler Bennett sighs. While I try to talk sense into Vivesi, can you run up the hill to the base camp and let cataloger Wolfred know that he might need to ship another crate of Chimera supplies over from Boreas? Borealis? Yeah,
Keep
Borealis.
the wind in your sails.
Okay. Oh, this is the expedition camp, isn't it? Smoochy, smoochy, kissy, kissy. Oh, you playing that all night again? Maybe not. Are you? What are you trying to play?
Another fan! Hello there!
Not a problem. I packed plenty of spare film in my carry-on.
Beauty is in the eye of the lens.
Okay.
Say fist bracket. Keep
Oh, wait.
taking pictures.
Amateur photography. Gotta
Good
accept
to
this.
see you again.
So you want to be a seasoned cataloger like me? You've come to the right place. The Wild Preserve is teeming with knowledge waiting to be found and filed. And how do I do that, you ask? Why? With my handy Catalogizer 3000 Dragon Isles edition. Now with improved motion capture. To gain experience, photograph a proto-dragon egg, a whelp learning to fly, and a hunting proto-drake. Meet me at the ancient proto-dragon skeleton west of here, and I'll assess your photos.
Maybe someday you'll be famous, like me.
I actually don't know what you're trying to play. Are you trying to, like, ruin your entire night with rivals or deadlock? Like, which one's going to make you more mad?
Ah, I could use your expertise.
Orientation Dragon Scale Base Camp. Welcome to Base Camp, Doc. It took Toddy and me a while to settle on the perfect site to establish camp, but I can't be happier with our selection. Easy access to ruins, proto-dragon breeding grounds, and of course, the Dragonflights. Why not take a few minutes to explore the camp and meet some of the suppliers helping to fuel the expedition?
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
Okay.
My goods are exquisite.
I guess I just needed to talk to her. I don't really. She didn't have anything to say. We're gonna do deadlock with just us two. I figured I'd get pissed off later, but I can deadlock if you're down for that. I would be interested in either or, honestly. We could do some deadlock. I don't know if anybody else is gonna hop on tonight, so if we are gonna play deadlock, it'll probably just be us two anyways. So whichever one you're gonna do.
How are ya?
All right, let's make this our inn. Yes, please. There we go.
If you're looking for adventure, I'm your man. Don't forget to write.
Okay.
Interested in some fine goods?
Oh, this is who we're gonna sell and repair from. Got it.
When you need more goods, let me know.
There we go.
I only accept the finest crafts.
So these are crafting supplies, or sorry, potions that we can't really use yet. We don't really need food anymore. So we're just going to sell this. We can't use warglaives. We have not collected this cosmetic, but it requires level 60, so we'll just put it in our bank. And we can't use shields, but maybe like someone in our war bond can use that. Got that, that. Boom. These bags, we really don't need them, so we can just sell them. Miscellaneous, these are for crafting, I believe. Like these moats can be made into bigger moats. I don't know what the fluid's used for, but we'll just keep it for now. I can't use the ducky or sell it, so I'm just going to delete it.
Craft your goods with care.
What time, weeb? Fuck you for calling me weeb, first off. But also, give me like 30 minutes, 30 more minutes, and we can do that. Play this till like 8 o'clock.
What can I do for you? Safe passage to you.
Go first, but I've got a story after.
Met me Grandpap, did you?
Adventure calls.
I sure did,
We will
I guess.
answer.
Maybe. Possibly. I don't know who your Grandpappy is. Okay.
I'm not afraid of you. Go smash
Do we
some
need
bad
to...
guys.
Okay, so we need both of
Hi
these.
there.
Behavior analyst homework.
Someday I'm going to be a hero like you.
I need to talk to someone who knows proto-whelps, like the ones that live in the wild preserve. Are they as angry as the big ones? Do they bite or breathe fire at you? What if you petted a proto-whelp? Would you know that they're nice and trying to help them? I'm asking for science, of course. Tyrgan always tells us to test our hypothesis? Theories. I think they would like getting or putting I think they would like petting and it would make them feel good. Could you test that out for me?
Have fun!
Scientific method.
Where are you from?
Interesting name. So I have more homework. Professor Tiergan? I'm gonna say Tiergan's lessons are super tough. I want us to find out what proto-whelps eat. Yeah, I already know the answer. It's river beast meat. Can you bring me a piece of river beast meat? Some river beast meat would be a great visual aid for my project. But it has to be really good piece, okay? Like the ones from Pudgy River Beasts.
Bye-bye!
Sure, dude. Sure. I guess it's just a drop that we get from one of these guys. That boy Ramirez doing some rivals right now. Is he down to game? Or is he doing some solo shit? I know he downloaded Deadlock as well. I don't think he's played it yet though. He said let go? Oh shit. Okay. Well. Give me 2 minutes. Once I get this river beast meat, I will. Which, this isn't really dropping yet, is it? I wonder what the drop rate is for this shit. There it is. Okay, well, shorter stream for today, unfortunately. Gonna go play some games with my buddies for a little bit. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Short stream, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a longer one. We'll make up for it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know what it is. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next one.